Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my first episode of City Skyline. Well, I actually have been playing this game for a while now, but I stopped playing this game for a few months to half a year, and I just got back into it. And yeah, this is a city I pretty much finished building. I have all of the lots unlocked, and all 9 of them, and then I pretty much fill them all out, max them out. So first we fly in here. We see over here I have my international airport. This is definitely the international airport, and then this is the regional airport, and then I have the warehouse terminal. I mean the flight cargo terminal, and then over here we have our massive farming and forestry industry. The town actually started around right here. This is the one of the first one of the biggest roundabout I ever built since I first started playing City Skyline. Pretty efficient system, as you can see. This is pretty much 100% traffic flow right here, no stopping. So the town started around here, and then it expanded down to the east a little bit. This town this part right here is actually pretty new because, as you can see right here, this is the borderline. I cannot go further anymore. So started over here and then go down east, and then we go north. So this is pretty much the main downtown area. I have a few prop right here, the couple of towers. I don't remember their names. And also this is the one Canadian tower. I think it's the one Canada tower, which is a massive building. And over here we have a kind of like a central park. One of the when I was playing out downtown, I was like, hey, I want to put more green space into it. So this is how the central park was built, and you can see it's a rectangular shape because yeah, I want to kind of look similar to the New York Central Park. But of course, before I build this bigger one, there's this smaller one right here, this triangle one. This is actually the first downtown Central Park. And then from once I go to downtown, I continue to expand north all the way to the tip of the peninsula right here. This is all hotel district. As you can see, we have cruise ship lining up to dock, and then we have the Colossus. The Colossus statue right here. I think this comes from Civilization 5. They look really similar. And then we have the amusement park right here. And then we also have the rocket launch site. As you can see, the rocket is ready for launch, and that we will definitely launch that at the end of this video. And then after I finish this part, I move across the river. I move across the river, and then I started to construct this part and the industrial district right here. So when I move to the other side of the river, the industrial district was actually still over here on the farming district. But after I unlocked this tile, I basically made a you can see we made a man-made island right here, and then I demolished every single factories over here and then moved them all here, and then we have a little bit of this is right now the dedicated industrial zone right here, and then I have all of the the recycling center right here, and then that's how I started over zoning this residential neighborhood, which is pretty massive. And once I done with this part, I actually move all the way to here because after I filled out this residential district, actually you can see a clear line right here. You see the straight line. You can see like everything here is more organic, and then boom, over here is it's definitely more rigid. But that will be I will explain that a little bit later. It's because when I was building over here, I built all the way towards the borderline, so that is why there's like a straight line over here. Now after I build out this, and then it actually helped my city reach 75,000, and which I unlocked this tile right. Let me see. Yeah, it's this tile right here. So I unlocked this tile right here, and then I start building here, and then it helped me reach 90,000. So after I reached 90,000. I come back. Yeah, I think when I reached 90,000. I don't remember when I unlocked this tile because I'm not. Oh, actually, you know what? I lied. So so when I hit 75,000 from here, I actually unlocked this tile right here. So you can see I have the zoo over here. I have all of the suburbs over here, and then I have more suburbs over here. It is pretty much the high-tech buildings. Yeah, they looks pretty. They looks pretty cool. I have to say, I'm pretty pleased with the green building design for the low density green building design. They definitely look really cool. Yeah, really cool. And then after this part, I move down to I move down to here, which helped me reach 90,000, and then from there, and then from there, from there I unlock the final tile, which is actually this one right here, this rectangle right here. As you can see, this avenue here is hitting the borderline, so this is why there's a straight line over here. And then I unlocked this tile, and then I started to building more. So this is actually the newest part of town. It's right here, and we can I cramp in a crap ton of high-tech building. And this part right here is pretty much pure office because somehow I keep building office, and the demand bar never goes down. So pretty much this part is all crammed with office and a few other buildings. Pretty much, and then with low residentials right here, low residential right here, and this is something I'm relatively proud. Like I think this is a pretty beautiful stadium. You have the massive parking garage. And then you have all of the decoration I did with myself pretty much with no mods. Of course, these 4 parking garages right here are downloaded from Steam Shop. But other than that, this part is pretty much 100% vanilla. There's nothing mod over here. And then over here we have the aquarium, which is also a massive building. Some decorations, some parking lots. For people, for the families to park their cars and bring the kids into the aquarium and say hello to the fish. And then over here we have the birds and beef haven. What I did over here is I kind of want to. So if you are familiar with this unlock, the park is actually only this like half the block. But I made it to blend in with the rest of the block because I wanted to make it appear bigger. And the way I did that is I put in some pathways and then some trees, and all of a sudden this park just looks way bigger than what it actually appears to be. So finally we moved we moved to the my favorite part of the game is actually the industrial district. Like this district right here is making me a crap ton of money because sometimes my weekly income goes as high as 51,000 per week, and that is absolutely insane. I have never done that before. I was never able to achieve that before the City of Industry DLC. So over here we have our forestry district. This is a soft tissue factory which you use to wipe your ass. And then over here we have the bakeries, and then we have the toys factory. And what is this? I don't remember what this is anymore. And then we have the printing press that's constantly printing fake news and telling the citizens over here how great the city is, of course. And then over here we have the clothes factory, making clothes. Of course, you see that right next to the clothes factories, I have the city's prison. And so the clothes factory can always get access to a cheap labor. And come to the right side again, we have this massive sneaker factory. I think the sneaker factory is one of the higher higher profit one in the game. It pretty much yields around like 10k per month. And over here is actually my first special factory, the food factory, because I started City of Industry by focusing on agriculture. So I definitely have a crap ton of crops and meat, and then I just needed some oil products to finish the entire supply chain, and all of the oil products are located right here. So as you can see, we already went through the entire map. I don't have a single oil rig, and the reason is because my oil is 100% imported. That is why I place a depot right here, right next to the container port, and then over here we have we have several, oil tanks that are here to hold natural resources. And we have all of these plastic factories right here. Plastic, and then petroleum, and then more petroleum, and then more plastics. So pretty much this is how I'm supporting the rest of the industries right here. I know this is super far away, but this is just how I started this city, because I didn't actually start getting involved in the industry DLC much later until I think pretty much my entire downtown was already done before I realized, hey, I should try out this City of Industry DLC, which I had in my Steam library for a while, but I never gave it a try. So that's how that's when especially when I unlock this island, so I can demolish all of the original industry here and then move them to here. And that's how, and this is why it's planned this way. I mean, to be optimal, you definitely want the food is definitely fine. To be optimal, you definitely want these things and the plastic manufacturing to be close to each other for ease of transport. But however, like I said, I didn't get into the DLC a lot later. So right now you have trucks. You have trucks over here, getting all these oil products, and then coming on this ramp, and then going into a highway, and then the highway will bring them all the way to this interchange, and then to this interchange, and then go left, and then is this left or right? Well, if you're coming down from north to south, I guess it's go right, and then come over here, and then you arrive at the farming industry, and etc. And of course, I still have the train station helping me with exports. One train station over here, one train station over here, and then then all of the forest people. And the forest people, what they do is they go out from here, and then up the ramp, and then go all the way to here, the cargo plane. The cargo plane airport. Yeah, I think that's how you call it. So yeah, this is pretty much my city. I think it's now I'm pretty sure it's at 87%. 87% traffic flows. Yeah, I'm losing some money over here, but it's because it's nighttime. A lot of people are not working. Once we go into the morning, this number will fix itself real quick. Traffic, I don't remember how to... Yeah, so here it is. So as you can see, the majority of the city is pretty green, and we are at 87% traffic flows for a 105,000 city. Yeah, I see as we move into the morning, my income continue to jump up. Now it's at 38,000. So that is doing really good. Yeah, so that's pretty much, these people are sick. I don't know why, but okay. So here's here's how we're gonna end this video. I'm gonna launch the space program, and let's get into a similar. Let me see. Okay, the time is definitely too fast. Launch the rocket, and then we're gonna go into. We're gonna go into the picture view. Okay, the sun is rising. The rocket is launching. Right at Colossus. Okay, the rocket has launched. Very good, very good. Beautiful. Beautiful. To space we go, comrades. Very beautiful, beautiful. And then this is a bird eye view of the entire city. Absolutely massive. Yeah. Well, of course the city can get bigger with once I continue to fill this out. fill some of these out, and yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much and some of these, and then my city is pretty much run out of space. No more growth. Yeah, so this is pretty. I'm using. I think I'm using a couple mods. Of course, the number one mod I use a little bit is Move It, but I would say that for 95% of the time I'm building the city, I didn't even touch Move It because as you can see, like I'm all using vanilla asset, like the highways vanilla asset. All of these is vanilla asset, nothing special. And also you can see I'm not trying to particularly make the highway look super realistic. This is a game, but at a few occasions the Move It mod definitely comes in handy. And after that I also have the tree pop and anarchy, because tree pop anarchy is one of those mod that is definitely useful when you are trying to make something like this. Like if you don't have tree pop prop tree anarchy, like over here would be just empty space because the vanilla game doesn't allow you to do anything on top of a tunnel entrance or tunnel exit, whatever you want to call it. So that definitely helps you to make your city beautiful at some places, of course. For my next city, of course, I'm not gonna do a playthrough. I'm not gonna do a playthrough because it's way too much video, and I'm just doing this for fun. So for my next video, for my next city building, I definitely want to improve a lot on organizing the industries, since now I'm pretty familiar with the industry DLC. I know exactly what to do, and also improve a lot on the on terraforming, because as you can see over here, the industry zone is supposed to be really flat. You don't want your factories to be on some hilltops or hillside. That is not realistic and not efficient. So as you can see, I have this massive elevation difference right here, which I covered it with some plants. So that is definitely getting some attention the next time I play a new city. But overall, I'm pretty happy with what I have built here. After almost I think it's right now when I think of it again, it's almost close to a year. To a year of 365 days before, since I last played City Skyline. I can definitely go back to my Steam history and check out when was the last time I played City Skyline. Well, okay, well, thank you very much for watching this video, and this is the Mandarin signing out, and see you next time in my next city. Bye bye.